Well, 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 what do we have here? Ooh. Very nice, very nice. So a good portion of you are already saying, Kyle, why in the devil did you buy floor mats for your UTV? I ordered these mats myself from Topside ST. No affiliation, no sponsorship, bought with my own money. So before you keyboard warriors start typing away, no, I bought this stuff with my own money. Thought I would support a, small company here in the United States. They sell floor mats for all sorts of different UTVs. I saw their stuff floating around on social media, so I'm like, hey, why not pick a set up? Because I think this will help with a few things that we're going to discuss here in a second. I can also hear you guys, just make them yourself, save money. Well, I could make them myself, but I didn't think I wanted to. Plus, I really like how these have the cutouts in them for the added traction and places for the debris to go. But all I can say is initial impressions, really well done. These are 9mm thick, or for those of you who don't work in metric, you can take 0.039 or 040 times 9, which is 360-ish thousandths, which is a hair over 5/16 thick, so fairly thick rubber. And they say it's CNC machined and made here in the USA. Love it when we make good quality products here in the USA. That's not always true, but when people take pride in their work, we definitely shows. As many of you may know, these cab models are climate controlled. They are, sealed up fairly well, but in the winter months and summer months, those extreme climates can help to maintain the cab's, environment. So by getting these floor mats, it helps to insulate that floor a little bit more. Again, this is an R50, but it gives you some isolation between the cold floor and your feet, and helps keep the heat out in the cold in the summertime, and the cold out in the heat in the wintertime. Every little bit helps. Not to mention the fact, all that crud you carry inside the cab, yeah, you can clean it out. I mean, let's get a live look here. It's not that big a deal, but it's also kind of hard to rinse this all out. I mean, we're going to have to vacuum it out. The idea is I can pull those floor mats out and get all the debris and crap out of here. I really like the idea I can pull these out with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and some water, clean them up, stuff them back in the cab, and be ready to go. I mean, on top of this, people always complain about the cabs of these things being loud, even though I think for being a UTV, quite honestly, they're fairly quiet. But, the idea here also is that these will reduce some of the road noise from these big knobby tires. No, this is not a pavement princess by any means. So when I do drive on the pavement for the short amount of times, they make a lot of noise. And the, again, the more noise we can dampen, the better to help inside the cab comfort. Because, my word, I opened the door because it's 70 degrees out today and the humidity outside, it's crazy. Everything's kind of fogging over. Anyways, back to the video here. The moral of the story is I think this will help a lot with road noise as well. We're going to test that out today. And then also, the other part to this is that we have dogs we want to take with us, our little Shih Tzus. We've got 2 little Shih Tzus. And these plastic floors are hard for the dogs to stay still on. They don't always ride in the seat because we've got the kids filling up all that capacity. So sometimes they're on the floor. So they're on a hard floor that they slip around on, and this will help them get some traction and maybe be a little bit more comfortable for them when they are on the floor. They like to walk. Let me walk over here to the passenger side. They like to walk underneath the seat back and forth to see what's going on. And again, this I think will help with that situation, so they're not sliding all over the place. I did go ahead and do a vacuum on this thing to get all the debris out of there. But again, you can see it's dark inside of here. Let me get some light so you can see a little better. All right, now we should be able to see a little better down here. Let's go ahead and throw the driver's side in. I haven't tried this out yet, so we'll be doing this together. perfecto. Really does feel like a glove. It's nice and tight along the side there. Really well done. Fits really nice. Let's make sure the door closes all right. It's almost like it was meant to be. Let's go ahead and throw the back mat in here quick. Beautiful. Love it. Let's go put the other side in. I wouldn't say this side is any trickier, but it does go clear under. Well, this one goes in. There's two pieces. They meet in the middle. That song, you know. You start walking your way, we'll start walking mine. Yeah, something like that. So we got that in there. And let's go ahead and put the back one in. One downside to using these floor mats is you do lose the whole hold the bucket in place 7,000 grid pattern there in the bottom, but quite honestly, this rubber's probably going to grip it better anyways. But hey, that's besides the point. And certainly last but not least, we got the piece here that meets up with the one from the front. And it slides under the back seat. Beautiful. Looks great. The rubber goes under the back seat, meets up in the front, and goes clear to the front there. Again, going to be great for the dogs so they're not trying to hold on. Make sense? It'll also make it easier for them to get in and out of the rig because, you know, it's a little slippery. You ever seen a dog on hardwood floors? It's about what it looks like inside one of these things. Now, to give you guys a fair chance on sound, we're going to go through a quick route that I always go, and I'm going to show you the decibels here on the screen. Sitting here set idle, it's about 45 decibels. We're going to go ahead and go for a quick ride without floor mats in and see what it measures and kind of go from there. Put it up here so you guys can get a little better view of it, maybe. So there's our speed. We go 35 miles an hour, which is the maximum legal limit here in Iowa. Alright, so we got a benchmark here on this stretch of road. So about 85 decibels, 35 miles an hour with the Ranger with no floor mats. Now let's go try the same thing out with the floor mats installed. You can see better now with the light on. Probably on average 82 decibels is what it's saying. So just a few decibels lower. Again, it's not muffling the ground noise. I still hear engine noise, but I don't hear the road noise as much. So again, sometimes decibel readings are a little misconceiving or can be misconceived because you think that, oh, you have to see 5 decibels to see a real difference. It's not really linear like that, you know. Again, from a quiet room being 40 decibels to 70 to 80 being a normal conversation, depending upon who you're talking to, it really just depends on your perception of the situation. I will say I really feel like the road noise from the tires is better. I mean, obviously you still hear them because they're really knobby, but I really feel like there is a noticeable difference. Again, these cabs are relatively quiet, in my opinion anyways. It's not a car, but it is different. And I will also tell you that, you know, they are smooth, but you do get a little bit of vibration. Rubber helps to like insulate your feet a little bit from the floor to take up some of that extra vibration that could leave you feeling like you've been riding a plane all afternoon, you know? Again, not a massive difference, which I didn't expect, to be honest, but it does lower, I feel, the overall road noise. You're probably not going to hide the engine noise with this, which I think is expected. Just a beautiful night to be out. It really is. Now, again, obviously, they're going to get dirty with your feet, but you can easily take them out, rinse them off, clean them up, and put them back in. Worth it. Hey guys, that's going to wrap up this short video. Wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on these floor mats for the UTV. Again, some people think they're excessive, but it's a creature comfort or luxury, right? It's going to help the dogs out. It's going to help a little bit of road noise out. Easier to clean for myself. A little bit of heat retention and heat suppression. And again, just adding a little bit more comfort. Definitely would check them out. I think they're very reasonable for what they are. I'll put a link to their website down below here. Again, no affiliation whatsoever. I bought this stuff with my own money. It was delivered this morning. Really quick shipping. I ordered it earlier this week and I had it a few days later. I don't know what more else to say. Really happy with the money spent, and I hope you guys will check out their product, and I think you will enjoy it yourself. Thank you all for stopping in. Take care of one another, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.